Use of heat treatment. Heat energy is widely used for food processing and preservation. In cooking, it increases the digestibility of some nutrients, while in heat processing, it is aimed at destroying pathogenic and spoiled microorganisms. Various techniques and processes in which heat energy is applied in the form of high temperature include cooking, branching, pasteurization, and sterilization. First of all, we discuss about the cooking. Cooking as apply broadly include heat food in order to alter the color, flavor, and texture. It more important to improve the digestibility of food components. During this procedure, enzymes and microorganisms are also destroyed. Food cooked at home or not keep longer time since these are always left in utensil. They are not hermetically sealed and cannot prevent recommendation. Cooking food have a comparatively longer shelf life than the uncooked ones. Cooking impress temperature form of heating methods such as baking, boiling, broiling, roasting, frying, stewing, and steaming. Broadly speaking, it may be done by directly exposure of food to the source of heat. Food may also be cooked in a suitable liquid medium such as water, steam, or cooking fat. In boiling, stewing, and steaming, the process is carried out at boiling temperature of food or higher if pressure cooker is employed. Baking, broiling, and roasting employ dry heat, while in the frying, the process is conducted in fat or oil and such as temperature much higher than 100 degrees centigrade are attained. The second was in bleaching. Bleaching is commonly applied to plant material or destroy some enzyme system prior to canning, cold storage, freezing, or dehydration. Heat energy is applied through the medium of water or steam. This has been explained in other chapter. So the pasteurization is a heat treatment designed primarily to kill the vegetative form of microbial cell in liquid form. The object of this treatment varies from food to food, but invariably the pathogenic and non-sporting organisms are eliminated. For example, in milk, the object is to destroy pathogenic bacteria, especially Mycobacterium and tuberculosis, which is responsible for tuberculosis in men. The pasteurization temperature is vary with the type of food, and the length of time is so explored to that particular temperature. The heat resistance of spoil are pathogenic microorganisms required to the kill of process and also various other usually pasteurized food such as slow only responsible to extend the shelf life and supplement by the method of food preservation such as storage at low temperature or sealing in an aerobic environment. Two type of pasteurization. The first one is continuous pasteurization, and the second one is discontinuous pasteurization. The first one is continuous pasteurization, consists of single metal tube or series of hollow jacketed plate or simple metal tube through which the liquid food flow. It is heated to desired temperature by steam or hot water. The basis through a jacket plate pasteurizers are generally used in the preference of a tubular type which can only be canned in line. The food may be heated in these pasteurizers at low temperature for a longer time or higher temperature for a short time. Hence the name low temperature long time and the high temperature short time. In long temperature long time process, usually a temperature between 65 to 75 degrees centigrade is employed. Most food juices are held for about 20 minutes in the high temperature short time. For very short time, milk for example, pasteurization at 72 degrees centigrade for 15 seconds, and fruit juice is at 82 to 91 degrees centigrade for few minutes. In the ultra high temperature processes, also called flush pasteurization, the fruit juice may be subjected to 116 degrees Celsius and cooled to 88 degrees before filling. High temperature for short period while being effective in destroying microorganisms or these efficient to burning about the changes of food components in the low temperature low time process generator damage to food constituent is like occur at then in the high temperature short process. The food may also be pasteurized after being filled in the bottle or cans. Normally this is a continuous process and is done mostly in a hot water bath or an atmosphere or leaf stream. This continuous pasteurization